Somewhere under the loamy soil of Albion, there's an answer to a question that nobody yet knows how to appropriately ask. This island has been lived on for far longer than memory, far longer than writing, and far longer than any story that has survived to be told. People walked these hills when Dogland still connected to Europe, when the coastline was somewhere far out beneath the cold, grey waters of the North Sea, a time when you could cross to France without a boat. And these ancient people built things. They moved stones as big as houses, and they raised mounds like cathedrals. They carved enormous shapes into the white chalk of the hillsides, these intricate shapes so large that they can only be seen from high above the land. All with no explanation at all, no instructions, no rhyme or reason. Only the things themselves, standing patiently in the fields or on lonely hilltops. Some lying quietly under the turf waiting. I like to walk slowly through some of these things, through the stone circles and the buried villages, through the drowned forests and the great urban mounds with the graves that are opened and emptied and closed again. I read the mysteries that historians and archaeologists have studied for centuries and still, if they're honest, cannot fully explain. Not the small mysteries with tiny answers, but the deep ones. The ones where the more careful you look, the stranger and softer the picture becomes. I guess these questions have waited 4,000 years or even longer. So they'll wait a little longer, sitting there gently without complaint. So in our quest for answers, we need to go back, past the cities, the motorways, and the neat hedged field boundaries, back past the cathedrals and the castles and the names we think we know, back to somewhere anchored in the natural world, from towering peaks and ancient structures to dense woodland, flowing rivers and tempestuous skies, all the way back to the beginning,